upon a time on an island called the Mysteria, far, far away from any known continent, a beautiful princess was born to a warrior of an Amazon queen before she would take on the forces of evil. She would play a key part in one of the greatest wars in human history. Here is how the life went for Wonder Woman. Just kidding. This is the tale of Gal Gadot. But she's pretty much Wonder Woman in her own right too, right? It's time for me to answer all these questions and more, since this is ASMR. Aaron, back at it again with another daily video to help you relax. So lay back and enjoy the ride. I hope this read helps you get you through your day, or even better, I hope this video helps you gently fall asleep. I can't wait to get started.
As many of the fans are familiar, Gal Gadot, and yes, the T is pronounced, is an Israeli. Her name Gal means waves, while Gadot means riverbanks, which is kind of appropriate since she lives near a coastal city. Gal Gadot was born on April 30th, 1985, in Petah Tikva, a small town in the Tel Aviv metropolitan area, to parents Irit and Michael Gadot, of Ashkenazi Jewish origin. Her mother was a teacher and her father was an engineer. Both of her parents were born in Israel and changed their last name from Greenstein to a more Hebrew version of Gadot. Gal's maternal grandparents were Holocaust survivors, with her grandfather detained in the infamous Auschwitz concentration camp, while her grandmother was able to escape Germany before the Nazis came to power. Gal was brought up in a traditional Jewish environment, and like all able-bodied Israelis, served in the IDF, or the Israeli Defense Forces, as a combat instructor. A lot of that military experience and martial arts training will later come in handy with all the action roles that Gal is so loved for. She was always athletic, was great at playing basketball, and had an interest in the performing arts at an early age. She was good at sports and danced well too. That's the reason she wanted to become a choreographer as a child. She came to prominence on the national level first at the age of 18, when she became Miss Israel. She entered for fun, but was surprised to actually win the title, becoming Israel's pick for the Miss Universe title in 2004, which was held in Ecuador. She didn't win it, but she was hard to miss even back then. Within Israel, the limelight from the pageant offered some modeling opportunities, but it was still too early for her to establish a career in show business, as mandatory military service in the IDF was calling at the age of 20. Even within the military, her attractive looks earned her prominence in the sense that she was made the face of the Israeli army in a Maxim photo shoot titled "The Women of the Israeli Army," which made its way to the cover of the New York Post. She was 21 at the time. Gal is not just all pretty looks. She studied law and international relations at the IDC Herzliya College. It was during law school that her modeling career really lifted off, earning international campaigns such as Huawei, Miss 60, Jaguar, and Gucci fragrances that put her on the map of the modeling world. Gal Gadot made an unconventional decision for a model when she married real estate developer Yarof Varsano in 2008. Disappointing, sure, but not for her. Surprisingly, it had no adverse impact on her career, which was growing stronger than ever. A happily married Gal currently has 2 daughters, Alma and Maya. Alma, the older one, was born in 2011, and Maya in 2017. By 2015, Gal Gadot had become the face of the Gucci Bamboo perfume. Gal also made it to the covers of Glamour, Cosmopolitan, Entertainment Weekly, Fashion, Bride Magazine, Clio, and FHM magazines, and her cumulative modeling salary in 2013 went above 2 million new Israeli shekels, and after Bar Rafili, became the most famous face in the world of fashion from Israel. As she continued to pursue her modeling career, Gal Gadot got her first chance for acting in the most fascinating fashion, as a casting director auditioned her for the part of Bond girl Camille Montes in the 2008 Bond movie Quantum of Solace, opposite Daniel Craig. We all know that part went to a Ukrainian-born French model and actress Olga Kurilenko instead, but that set a direction for Gal Gadot, who had started to enjoy acting. We only wish Gal Gadot had become a Bond girl, but who knows, that may happen sometime in the future. Just like it worked out in the Fast and Furious franchise, when the same casting director recommended her for the part of Giselle Yashar in Fast and Furious 4 in 2008, which brought Gal Gadot Hollywood fame and worldwide recognition for the first time. She continued reprising her part until Fast and Furious 7 movie released in 2017. But it wasn't just her good looks and acting skills that won her the part, but director Justin Lin was particularly keen on using her martial arts skills and knowledge of weapons from the IDF in the movie. Gal Gadot performed her own stunts, and if you think about it, that's probably the hottest thing about her. Meanwhile, she also flexed her acting muscles back home in Israeli sports comedy Kicking Out Shoshana in 2014. This was her first appearance in an Israeli motion picture. Gal Gadot was in Hollywood now, but she was really playing minor, forgettable foreign parts in films such as Date Night and 999, which isn't a surprise with Hollywood and its traditional biases of foreign actors. She was getting fatigued by the acting business as well, and was on the verge of quitting when something very significant happened. Out of the blue, she got a call for this role by director Zack Snyder himself if she was interested in playing the part of Wonder Woman. Yes, her real massive break that made her a household name around the world came in 2016 when she played Wonder Woman in the DC Comics film Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, which was directed by Zack Snyder. The film was a massive bomb that petrified DC comic fans around the world, but perhaps its most important contribution to the DC universe was giving the fandom their Wonder Woman. Gal Gadot trained hard for that part, learned swordsmanship, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, capoeira, and kung fu to play that part, and that only added to her already rich repertoire of martial arts. This adventure led to Gal Gadot playing the iconic part of Wonder Woman in 2017, which became a symbol of women's empowerment around the world. Contrary to the stereotypes associated with comic characters played by women, Wonder Woman was noted for its critical acclaim, not just for sex appeal and glamour. Gal won the acting awards at the Santa Barbara Film Festival and Palm Springs International Film Festival. Actually, she had shot most of Wonder Woman while pregnant with her second daughter Maya, who is an American citizen. That gave the visual graphics artist something extra to work on, but it all worked out pretty well. Well, once Gal Gadot became Wonder Woman, there was no stopping her, even by real-world standards. And then, well, she was all in. Appeared on Saturday Night Live, all late-night TV shows to promote Wonder Woman, and made one of those magical cameos in Maroon 5's Girls Like You that gives you goosebumps every single time. With Gal's background of law and international affairs, you cannot keep her away from politics, and it shows, such as when she reached out to the world with her fellow Hollywood celebrities with that viral Imagine sing-along video. Who knows, we might hear about her running for office someday. Even though it was pretty cringy, but hey, good-looking people get a pass, don't they? There's no surprise that she has made her mark in the world of diplomacy and peacekeeping too, as she, along with director Patty Jenkins and DC Entertainment's president, appeared at the United Nations to mark the 75th anniversary of the Wonder Woman franchise, as the character was designated as the honorary ambassador for the empowerment of women and girls. So it is not just smartphone Hollywood activism. Though predictably, some people rained on the parade by protesting that the character was not sensitive or culturally encompassing enough, and the designation was eventually revoked. Other than show business, Gal Gadot has been managing a boutique hotel by the name of the Versano in Tel Aviv. The hotel was sold to Russian magnate Roman Abramovich in 2015. Yup, the same guy who owns the English Premier League soccer team Chelsea, for $26 million. With the Wonder Woman franchise, and with Gal Gadot forming her production company Pilot Wave, her future looks bright as ever. But will she continue to prove as successful as she has been since she first appeared in the Fast and Furious franchise? Will Wonder Woman 1984 and following sequels be able to keep the pace up for the franchise? But even more importantly, will Gal grow even bigger in stature as an actor beyond her persona as Wonder Woman? These are questions that can only be answered with time, but as far as Gal Gadot's story is concerned, this is how she started before she was famous.